How secure is your information? And more importantly, how do you know? Today, organizations rely heavily on data, systems, and connected environments. So here is the key question. What happens if this information is compromised? Cyber attacks, data breaches, and unauthorized access are real threats, and they are increasing. But security is not just about technology. It is about processes, controls, and management. This is where ISO 27001 comes in. It defines how organizations manage information security. And in this video, we break down how it actually works. Why does information security really matter? Let's think about this. Organizations today rely on data. Data drives decisions, systems, and operations. So here is the question. What happens if that data is compromised? It starts with a threat. That threat can become a security incident, and that incident can lead to serious consequences. Operational disruptions, financial losses, and reputational damage, and in many cases, legal consequences. This is why information security is not optional. It must be managed systematically. So, what exactly is ISO 27001? At its core, it is a standard for managing information security. But here is the key question. Is it about technology or about management? ISO 27001 defines an information security management system. It focuses on protecting information, and this includes three key aspects: confidentiality, integrity, and availability, often called the CIA triad. But this is important. It is not just about technical solutions. It is about processes, risk management, and controls, and it can be applied across all industries. So how does an information security management system actually work? ISO 27001 is based on a structured system. But here is the key question. Is security a one-time activity, or is it continuous? An ISMS starts with policies, defining what must be protected and how. Then comes risk assessment, understanding what threats exist. Based on this, controls are implemented. These protect the organization. But this is not the end. Monitoring ensures that controls work, and improvement ensures that the system evolves. So the ISMS is not static. It is a continuous cycle. What are the outputs of ISO 27001? What do you actually get from an information security management system? First, you get defined security policies. These define how information is protected. Then, risk assessment results. Understanding where vulnerabilities exist. Another key output is security controls. But here is the question. How do you know these controls actually work? This is where monitoring comes in. You also get evidence that controls are effective. And finally, audit documentation. This is essential for certification and compliance. Where does ISO 27001 fit within an organization? It is not just an IT topic. And here is the key question. Who is responsible for information security? Only IT or the entire organization? In reality, information security affects everything: IT systems, operations, management decisions, and employees. It also protects data and information. So, ISO 27001 is not isolated. It is a cross-functional system. It integrates into the entire organization, and this is what makes it so powerful. What challenges arise in practice? Implementing information security is not simple. One major challenge is identifying all relevant assets. So here is the question. Do you really know what information needs protection? Another challenge is risk assessment. Understanding which risks are critical is not always obvious. Implementing effective controls is also difficult. Controls must be practical. and actually work. Another key challenge is employee awareness. Security is not just technical, it depends on human behavior. And finally, maintenance. An ISMS must be continuously updated because threats evolve. There are several common misunderstandings about ISO 27001. One of the most common is that information security is only an IT problem. But here is the question: who handles data? Only IT or the entire organization? Another misconception is that more tools automatically mean better security. In reality, tools must be used effectively. Some also believe that compliance equals security, but compliance alone is not enough. Another misunderstanding is that security is a one-time activity. In reality, it is continuous. And finally, technology alone cannot solve security problems. People, processes, and technology must work together. Let's summarize the key points. ISO 27001 defines information security management. It focuses on protecting information and managing risks. It is based on structured processes and security controls, and it applies across the entire organization. So here is the key takeaway. Information security is not just technical, it is a management system. And here is a final question. What is more important, the tools or the system behind them? In reality, both are essential. If you want to go beyond this introduction to ISO 27001, we offer a wide range of online training programs on our website. We cover cybersecurity, functional safety, and engineering standards across multiple industries, including automotive, aerospace, and medical devices. We also offer training on broader management system standards, such as ISO 27001, ISO 9001, and ISO 31000. You can find the link in the video description and in the pinned comment below. If you found this video helpful, feel free to like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel. And I'm curious, do you already work with ISO 27001? Or are you just getting started? And if you're interested in other standards, we have many videos covering automotive, aerospace, and medical device topics.